My name is Daniel Broadhurst. I'm a filmmaker from England, and I'm currently studying in Los Angeles at the LAVC school. I am currently working in Cinema 101, where I have to produce a 1-minute short film. So I am asking from you guys money to be able to make my dreams come true. The movie I'm going to be working on is a film called Boite Noire, aka Black Box. It is a movie about a man who answers the door to find a big black box outside of it. And he doesn't know where it's from, he's not sure why he's receiving it, but he brings it in, and all of a sudden the box starts to shake. And inside of it is this animalistic creature, and eventually this creature bursts through the box, chewing it, like spitting, making these grunting noises, and they're about to attack and fight one another. But then we go to black, and then the next scene is the primal Jonah answering the door, and he sees that there's another box, same big black box, but this time it's shaken already before he even brings it in, just to represent a more aggressive, more violent version of the primal Jonah. And it goes into this concept of that there's this vicious cycle, that when your mind is broken, or you're going through these really hard times, that it's very hard to get out of them. And it takes more than just yourself. It takes people to help. Our character is called Jonah, and Jonah is this beatnik loser who has just had a terrible life. He's a war vet with PTSD, and he's suffering, and he's suffering during this COVID pandemic, or any kind of pandemic. And really the point is that there's a lot of things that happen in our lives that stop us from being able to thrive. And here is a creature who is stuck in a rut, and the box represents his world that he lives in and his mind. Right now, this pandemic is a tough one for many people. It's been a film that I've wanted to create to represent what's kind of going on in my mind, this primal animalistic version of myself that's just screaming and yelling and saying, like, why is this happening, and what do I need to do to get out of it? And so the film is to help me understand the thoughts that go through my head, and what I imagine is going through a lot of other people's minds. I've had people in my lives with serious mental issues that have not had an escape, and they felt that this thing inside of them that keeps building and gets more aggressive, it takes over them and controls them. So I wanted to make a film that represents that, and for us to be able to have empathy and sympathize, because these are things that when you're in the moment, it's very, very hard to escape it and very hard to shake it off. And it just takes a community or a loved one to be able to help you and to lend a hand. And that's the movies that I want to make. I want to make things that inspire people to be able to find a better way, to be able to overcome their fears and to get out of their predicaments. So the reason why I need your money is because right now, during this pandemic, it's very hard to be able to raise funds or even to make money. I'm asking for your help because my life is filmmaking. That's all I do. And it's expensive to make a film, even a 1-minute film with minimal locations, minimal actors. It takes a lot to be able to feed your cast, for the simple things like transportation. There's props that I need to be able to buy these 2 cardboard boxes and have this. I'm going to buy the blackest of black paint and make it this very dark and mysterious box that will be presented in the film, as well as camera equipment and lenses. I'm looking to be able to get a lighting kit so I can create the film noir mood lighting, which is needed to make these films look very cinematic. I'm also trying to raise money so I can have tripods and cables and adapters. I'm also looking to rent flags, things to be able to cut out light, to be able to create dynamic contrast between light and dark. Thank you so much for your contributions. Thank you for spending time in listening to my concept and why I'm trying to create this film. If you are unable to donate at the moment, please share the link on your Facebook or your Instagram or any other social medias that you use. I have some really nice gifts that I'm going to be giving out, and if you are sweet enough to help me, I promise to put your name on the film, and hopefully we can make something else in the future together. So to wrap this up, thank you so much for paying attention to this little pitch, and I'm really happy to be working on this project, and anything you can do to help is something that's a step forward in the right direction. Thank you again for listening to this, and I hope to see you on the big screen.